Hi guys, it's LeJanaro back with another video. I would like to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and everyone who keeps coming back every time I post a new video. So today I am going to try the 5-question, 1-take video. So what this is you answer 5 questions and you try to do it all in one take without editing the video. So hopefully this video will not be a big blooper reel. So I saw the Twilight Stitcher. I saw her video. She did it, and I will link her video in the description box below. And on her video, she also linked some other seamstresses that did the challenge as well. I feel like I did this a couple of years ago here on the channel, but I'm not sure if the questions are the same or not. But if they are, I'm doing it again. All right, so here we go. First question, what has your sewing journey looked like? So the first part of that is when did you start sewing? I started sewing in 2014. I was on my sofa. I used to be a real Food Network junkie. Up until they started doing all the challenge shows, then I stopped watching the network. But I was just watching the Food Network videos. It was late, and I was scrolling on Facebook, and I kept seeing this photo that you remember when Facebook used to do the post your friends like. They used to do that, and you would see the different posts that your friends like. So I kept seeing my friends like this one particular photo, and it was Mimi G in that beautiful Regal maxi skirt that she did. So I was like, So I went to her page, and I saw that she had a great sense of style. And then I went to her blog. Her blog led me to her YouTube channel. That led me to sending my mom a message and telling her I want to learn how to sew. Because I think I saw her 30-minute pencil skirt video, and I was like, I want to learn how to sew. So my mom had been trying to get me to sew since I was a little girl, because she had been doing it since she was a little girl, and I just was not interested in sewing at all until I found Mimi G. So I started sewing in 2014. Then who taught you? So Mimi G taught me how to sew. I watched all of her videos every time. I think she used to put a video out every Friday, I think. When she used to do stuff with Michael Levine, and she used to do her own stuff, I think she used to put out a video every Friday. And every Friday I was waiting. If I had to go to Hancock, I miss Hancock. If I had to go to Hancock, Joann's, get whatever pattern she was using, get some fabric, I was sewing whatever she was sewing. But yes, that's how I learned how to sew. And then, trial and error. Then my mom helped me with some stuff, I had questions about. And any breaks. I guess you can say I took a mini break. During 2020, I take mini breaks every now and then. Sometimes I may not post anything at all on my social media, or here on YouTube, because I haven't made anything, and I'm not interested in making anything. But I think 2020 was the largest break I ever took from sewing. I wasn't motivated. At the top of 2020, I think up until March, I made a couple of things. I posted them on my blog, but I think those are the last things from that year on my blog. If I made something else, it was something for Minerva, because I was obligated to make it. But the thing that saved me with Minerva, they were getting their website together, so that kind of saved me. And it wasn't too much pressure, but I still waited to the last minute. I think it was a pair of paper bag waist pants. And when I say it felt like torture trying to sew those pants, because I didn't feel like sewing. I wasn't motivated at all. So I think 2020 was the largest break that I took, but I do take breaks here and there every now and then. Right, so number 2, describe your sewing space. So Where is it? My sewing space is in my living room. I had it in my spare bedroom, but it was so hard to turn around in that room because it's kind of small. So I decided, you know what? I don't have very much company. I don't have a sofa. When I moved, I threw all that stuff out because I had had it for so many years. So I decided to make my living room my sewing space. And it says, do you keep a hot mess or is it spick and span? I keep a hot mess. Almost at all times, I keep a hot mess sewing area. It has to get to the point to where I just can't walk through. I have to step over things, or if I just can't take it anymore, that's when I'll actually straighten up my sewing room. But otherwise, it's a hot mess because I keep buying stuff and not having anywhere to put it. So that's why it stays a hot mess. Not everything has a home. Right. So number 3, what is it like being a sewing YouTuber? I like being a sewing YouTuber. I was really nervous at first. I think it does meet my expectations. That's one of the questions. I think it does meet my expectations. I really like sharing my sewing journey on here with you all. I thought it would be, I thought I would have a lot of trolls coming on my page saying they hated my videos, they didn't like me. So, you know, that type of stuff gets in your head because it does happen. A lot of people do get that type of thing going on their channels, but was very nervous. My mom encouraged me to do it. She would watch other YouTubers and she would go, Cookie can do this. I don't know why she can do this. So the first video I did was me sewing a clutch bag. I think it was a multicolored clutch bag. I had about 3 or 4 friends watch that video before I posted it. I was so nervous. But once I got that video up and I learned how to edit, I learned how to edit on Movie Maker on Windows. I don't even think they have that anymore on Windows. I think they got rid of it. But that's how I learned how to edit videos. I recorded it from my cell phone. I had I think a Samsung phone at the time. I had an Android. Recorded the whole video from my phone. I was super nervous. I will link it in the description box below so you guys can see it. All right. But yeah, I like being a sewing YouTuber. You all make the journey worth traveling. Yeah. So number 4, what is your most memorable project? Let's see. I think I made a backpack. I made the everyday backpack by oh gosh, is it Backstock Patterns? I think it's Backstock Patterns. If I'm wrong, I will pop it on the screen. But yeah, her everyday backpack, I made that and I loved it because I was able to sew it in different team fabric and gift those to my family. So I made it in Falcons fabric, Braves fabric, I made it in Avengers fabric. Loved it because I never thought that I would be able to make a backpack. So that's why it is my most memorable project. My biggest fail, not real sure what my biggest fail is. I made a couple of projects where the zippers didn't turn out really well, so that, I don't know. But I can't think of anything that I have completely failed on as a sewing project. I at least made it good enough to take photos in it. Even if I didn't, I never put it on again. So can't really think of any fails besides those 5 blade scissors. And last but not least, what is one quote, saying, piece of advice you've gotten that resonates with your sewing / YouTube success? So in terms of like a saying or you know, that has resonated with me, when people used to say, you know what, it's just fabric. And they are kind of right, although some fabric has a hefty price tag on it. But I did in the beginning, I didn't buy the best fabrics. That's when Hancock Fabrics was open, and they had this kind of knit fabric that was kind of flimsy. So that's what I would buy and I would make stuff out of. And you know, it didn't bother me if it got messed up. But like I said, I haven't had too many projects mess up that bad, where I couldn't photograph myself in it. Um, but yeah, it's just fabric. I feel, you know, sometimes I look at fabric and I go, I don't want to cut into this. Um, so I end up making something in black. Anything else with something that kind of stands out? You know, just not giving up. Like, you can make a mistake, you can mess something up, you can get frustrated, just walk away from it and come back later when you feel like doing it again. But yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, that is it. Those are the 5 questions. I will put the 5 questions as well as the hashtag in the description box below, just in case you are a YouTuber and you want to make this video. And again, it's 5 questions, 1 take. I think I did pretty good. All right, guys. So if you are not a YouTuber and you want to answer the questions, again, I will put them in the description box below. And you can answer the questions in the comments for me. All right, guys. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. And I will see you in my next video.